My name is Richie Gunn. That's where I'm going to start with my name. I'm surviving male pattern baldness. That's what I'm doing. A pattern would be nice. I'm tracking my hair loss journey in terms of moon phases. Right now I'm at waning hairline, but in a couple of weeks I'll be at waxing forehead. Got a promising future. I hear phrases like going bald. He's going bald. That phrase gives me anxiety because my bald ain't going nowhere. It's staying here. It has taken up residency. It's my hair that's traveling. I think she's probably in Key West by now. She probably caught a flight down there on Delta Airlines. That's a clever wordplay joke, y'all. But it's also one of my favorites because it deals with physics, because delta is a symbol for change. Okay. Just gotta find out where y'all are. I realize I'm outnumbered. I did leave the car out back and it's running, so I'm like, got the seat heaters, they're still hot. We were driving up here and drove clear through Sheboygan. I was like, there goes Sheboygan. Whoa, what's next? Like, I have a friend that lives in Sheboygan. Are any of y'all from Sheboygan? Any? Yeah. Glory day, we got one Sheboyganer. Love it. My buddy John is from Sheboygan, and he will not shut about Sheboygan, and maybe you find this true. You can't take the boy out of Sheboygan. You can't do it. We drove past some boarded up schools on the way up here. I'm glad y'all find that funny. Well, it gave me flashbacks. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the South Side. It's a very poor school system. I remember when they boarded up my old school. They boarded up the doors and they boarded up the windows, and we were still inside. It was real bad. I went to my high school's literally like under the runway at the Atlanta airport. So I got jet fuel in my, well, it was in my hair. I think I just realized something. Sorry. Our school was so poor. Y'all know some schools have the 10 Commandments painted on the wall of the lobby. My school, we could only afford half a commandment. It just said, "Thou shalt not." I feel like they covered all the bases, you know. Don't even think about it, buddy. We couldn't even, if our football team was so poor, we couldn't afford to buy a vowel. We were known as the printers. Y'all are sweet, man. I was like, I'm going to get beat up here. I'm looking at Brendan like, just let me know when, bro. The river. The Sioux Lock. Look, that's the whole thing. I was looking at it on Google Maps. Y'all, that's crazy. Like, the Sioux Locks is crazy. As soon as I saw the Sioux, I could not find Sault Ste. Marie on the map. It's like Tucson, Arizona. You can't even spell it. I can't even, like, what? And I'm talking to my mapperdoodle in my southern accent, and I'm like, I don't know, let's go north. The sign says Canada straight through. I'm like, all right, we're going to stop before we get to that next bridge. Anyway, I saw the sign for the Sioux Locks, and I was like, drop it like it's logs, drop it like it's logs. We got the Sioux in the crib, y'all. I don't know what y'all sing when y'all see that sign. That's what I sing when I saw that sign. Anyway. I did not go straight through to Canada. Oh, man. You guys thank you for letting me get up here and say dumb stuff. People ask me, my government name is Richard, and people ask me if I have any dick jokes. I'm like, I kind of am one, really. I'm gonna put some of y'all on nickname check though, because some of y'all got nickname privilege. I think William gets Billy, and who gets what? I think Scotty gets Scott, Richie gets Dick. That ain't fair. That's really my only dick joke, really. I've got more boarded up school jokes. I feel more comfortable with those. I do have one more. This one's more subtle dick joke. If you'll have it. I just turned 50 this year, y'all. I turned 50, so I'm like a little bit wiggy. I have a new love for fermented foods. I've grown past the cucumber phase of my life. I'm now in pickle mode. I'm sour but diligent. Sure am. I feel like an overripe banana. I need to turn around 3 times on that one. I feel like an overripe banana. I'm not quite ready for the compost heap, but I'm still good in bread. Still good in bread. Man.
Is that a Georgia joke?
How much time you got, buddy? I know what not to say. How about that? My dad was asking me if there are rednecks up here. I was like, I think there are, Dad. I was like, but there's different, up here, you go hang out with your dog. There are a lot of dogs. I got a lot of dogs, it's a different animal. A dog will help you put your furniture in the yard for a yard sale. But your dog, he just puts furniture in the yard. Different animal. Yeah. Are there any? See, I told you. Are there any kombucha snobs in here? Kombucha? Oh, he's like, oh, you're outed, bro. Sorry, you're out. What? Oh, hold on. Brandon said Brian. Where's Brian? No. Oh, I'm gonna mispronounce your name, Brian. Brian. Brain. Yeah, I know, right? I'll misspell it too. Kombucha. Y'all know kombucha, that thing on the top is that looks like a brain, the human brain. That's the placenta of sweet tea, the SCOBY. That's what that is. It's really gross. If you accidentally eat the SCOBY, you'll get Scooby-Doo. I'm a lot like kombucha. Brian, I'm a lot like kombucha. I'm cultured, expensive, and gassy. There you go. I've been on the dating apps, y'all. Temu and Zillow. And I came across the furries, y'all. Y'all know what the furries? People that identify as animals. Yeah. Oh. There are at least 2 in every crowd. And you gotta watch them because they'll start multiplying. Keep an eye on them over there, y'all. I matched with a beaver. And we went back to her place, and I was like, damn. It was a sticky situation, y'all. Okay, I better go. Thanks for your time. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.